morning, I'm going to take multi gummies and a bit of vegan oral spray. So yeah, that's going to be me today. I'm going to do some work. I might go to the shop later because I have an obsession with making juices and smoothies. You can't blame me for it though, you can't blame me for it. So yeah, I'm going to do that and yeah, crack on with my day. I'll show you some interesting bits. I think I'm going to go for a run later. I'm obsessed with running at the moment. I don't want to kind of wear off that obsession because it is healthy for me, but I do get bored really easily. So we'll see how that goes. That should be well and good.
Jump up and down and move it all around. Shake your hand to the sound, put your hands on the ground. Take one step left and one step right. One to the front and one to the side. Clap your hands once and clap your hands twice. And if it looks like this, then you're doing it. A little bit of money.
Okay, I just managed to do a 3K really quickly. I wasn't really feeling going for a run because I just felt really tired, but it's better to just get up. I think all my life I have, you know, had things given to me a little bit. Like, I wouldn't really need to work for it, so I relied on a lot of people in my family and everything. And you know, I'm blessed. Like, I'm blessed to have a family that is so supportive, and I do feel close to them at this point now. I didn't before, but I feel close to them now. The thing is I can't be relying on them anymore for their sake, and so I need to kind of build a bit of mental resilience and independence where I can look after myself. And some of my inspirations are Rocky Balboa. I love the Rocky movie so much. You know, when I'm feeling really in a bad place, I'll literally just put on the Rocky soundtrack and I'll be like do 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 do, and anything to kind of keep me in a mentally good state. When you've had things given for you your whole life, it becomes a bit of a character trait. So you literally have to every day forcefully try and push past it, and that means just getting it done and visualize. I think David Goggins is also a really big inspiration of mine, and how he is so mentally resilient and is able to kind of just, have you seen him? Have you seen his life? He's so mentally resilient, and I really admire people who you know, persevere, and that's something I want to be able to do, is just persevere even if things are tough, emotionally, physically, just persevere. I don't want to be weak. I was mentally weak, and I still am a little bit, a tiny bit, but I kind of want to just push past that. So like, the reason I'm doing this is because as soon as I saw that other people could do the same in my position, is when I felt liberated and able to do it myself. I think when you see someone who's so similar to you, able to kind of push past their limits, it's so inspirational. And I swear to God, like, I know it seems like there's blocks and stuff in the way of your own life, but I promise you, once you set your mind to something, you can push through. And the one thing I learned is some people are naturally gifted at things. I'm not naturally gifted at running, maybe short distance, but running is something I had to work at every day. And the issue with being like, I think the issue with thinking you're naturally good at something, which some people are to be fair, is then you don't feel like you need to train as much. Like with dance, I naturally think I can pick it up, but it means I never train. And actually, I'm not actually that good at dance in comparison to stuff that I like put my full force at. So running is something I practice every day, or most days if I can, and that's where your skill improves. And also, something on TikTok came up and it said, I'll go in a second, but something on TikTok came up and it said confidence is 1 per skill. So that means in my head you can achieve anything, because if you progressively gain skill at something, you introduce yourself to the thing that you want to get good at. Say if it's speaking with people, yeah, You do it one-on-one, you nail that first, then you do bigger groups, and then you're eventually speaking in front of a crowd or conferences and stuff like that. 1 per skill, confidence, remember that, because that changed my life. Confidence is something I struggle with, but it meant that I literally just avoided everything. Like I just avoided anything that caused pain, but knowing that I can just slowly introduce myself into anything that I want to learn, and repeat it again. Repetition's really good. It gives a bit of hope, doesn't it? It just gives a bit of hope. Gives a bit of hope that you can accomplish anything, and it's true. I don't want to get all deep, but you know, this is the mindset at the moment, is overcoming the limitations that you impose on yourself. Don't fucking fall for it. Trust me. Don't sway into the illusion. It's so, look, get up. Come and do a plank with me. Come on, I'll do a plank for you. I'll do a minute plank for you. Come on, let's get on the floor. Let's go. Let's go now. Day 1. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Trumpet. The trumpet. Mambo number 5. A little bit of Monica in my life, a little bit of Erica by my side, a little bit of Rita's all I need, a little bit of Tina's what I see, a little bit of Sandra in the sun, a little bit of Mary all night long, a little bit of Jessica, here I am, a little bit of you makes me your man. I do all to fall in love with a girl like you, 'cause you can't run, you can't hide, you and me gonna touch the sky.
Alright, pick one. Which one? She chose chicken. Oh my god, there's laundry hanging at the top of the stairs. I thought it was someone. It feels so scary getting old. Oh, this is that song again. Sorry, not sorry. I love it. I love that song. What do I need to do? Yeah, it's a bit late to go running. My family aren't too pleased by the time. I'm an adult. I do make my decisions, so you know it's my responsibility. Oh, I should put a bit of deodorant on as well. You know, stinky. Okay. Oh my god! That's horrible.
I feel like your hair's a bit too blonde.
Annie! What do I do,
Because
man?
it's so blonde at the front and then the back,
Yeah.
there's nothing at all. And it's like really like...
Yeah. But I think it's just the way I have it tied up right now. It looks really
No,
dark.
it was before I saw it. There was a time where I saw it and it was down. It's so blonde, like... Bunny! Bunny!
Hey, to make a sound, to you look at your kids down.
Hey, Jesse!
No, I found it so hard to stay grounded right now. Like, I just found it so hard to kind of get with day-to-day life right now. But the one thing that has been keeping me quite content is books. Basically, I have a roundabout collection. I seem to have an addiction with the purchase button on Amazon and I just keep buying more. But hey, I'm gonna just give you a roundabout books of the ones I recommend. This is one of my favourites, James Dean, kind of like a biography about him. Look at the imagery in this book. There's Marilyn Monroe, beautiful. But what it is, it's a kind of summary of his life and like how he was as a character. What really stood out about him is his animalistic nature. He's just so raw. And I think it's quite nice that the biography kind of talked about him as a person rather than just his character in movies. They talked about how his acting style, but it was mostly focused on who he was rather than so much of, you know, it was like a roundabout view, and I literally love it. It's one of my favourite ones to kind of, you know, when I'm getting too tied up, I look at my James Dean anthology. Yes, these two, The Laws of Human Nature and Mastery, have been some of the best books I've purchased. And I've also been reading kids' books because personally, like, it just makes me feel so warm, especially in times where I'm like, what the hell's going on? Because some days I'll literally spend 2 days, 3 days in a row just not leaving the house, and then some days I'll go out, you know, socialise people out and about. But especially in lockdown, I feel so conflicted about everything. But in a nutshell, I love books that are kid books because, if I'm being honest, like, fair enough all the fancy writing, but you want a good visual imagery book that you can escape in and become part of the bubble in. So this one, A Place Called Perfect, it's kind of like Coraline, if you've ever watched Coraline before. They're brainwashing a town slowly, and it's just fucking amazing. I love it so much. I need to finish it. I am like near the end. I'm on page probably 300. So good. If you love kids books, don't have any shame, just read it because it's a great way to escape. Am I encouraging escapism? I don't know. This one is one of my favourites also. It's The Hermetic Science of Transformation, and it's about the initiated path of natural and divine magic, and natural and divine magic is just creating movement. You think magic's this special, you know, whip up some herbs and spells, which it can be, but actually magic is movement, it's force, it's direction, it's everything there is in life. And if you create it in a purposeful direction, not for your own ego beneficial needs, you can create results. So really recommend these kind of books on Amazon. There's loads of it. Also love my tarot cards. I got a pack of tarot cards too. Can't help myself. What can I say? Just so fun. Too small for this. So basically, the people that were really successful kept on going. They kept on going through the tough rejection bound times because they were as obsessed with what they were doing. It all kind of bends back towards like obsession. I'm like, what am I obsessed with? Oh, I can pinpoint that. That is my personality. Once you become obsessed and monitor your obsessions, like monitor your obsessions so that they are beneficial for you and that you're progressing, you will find that success is like bound for you. Like, you're definitely going to get success if you like practice and obsess over it. So that's really encouraging. So I guess, like, you know, fuck it, whatever you want to learn, just don't give up. Just don't give in to, just don't take rejection personally. It's never personal. Don't take rejection personal. Don't take anything like that personal. It never is. And rejection only kind of like makes you go, oh, I could have done it this way, I could have done it like that, and that's when you'll suddenly become a master of whatever you're learning. So I want to get really good at running. I want to get like Mo Farah at running, and also I really want to have confidence speaking again. Like, I lost all my confidence speaking when I was younger, so I just went mute. But over time, like, I have to force myself every day to make sure I'm in a conversation with like people I meet or new people, put myself in those situations, but like slowly build up. Eventually the confidence will build and you'll be able to acquire that skill, and it will be natural to you a little bit, but it's gonna be painful. There's gonna be some times where the conversation's awkward or like it just doesn't really flow, but I'm fucking willing to do it because it's something I painfully want. It's something I will not stop. Like, everyone has pain that they experience every day on an inner level, like whatever it is, and that is my pain. But yeah, it's been a difficult week, but I have been watching the Rocky Balboa movie, especially number 4. I think that one's the best, and so excited. I'm so happy because, you know, I've been running for like 2 years of my life. I wasn't really seeing progress until I just put my head down, did it Rocky Balboa style, just keep going. And I even had to watch Rocky Balboa training scenes every morning to, you know, keep my head down and focus. But listen, if skill can build like that just through running, think about how much other things you can build skill in that you desire deep down. You know you can do it. If another man can do it, you can. You know, like, we're no different in other people. We're no different. Listen to Rocky Balboa, I encourage that obviously, but just go after what you fucking want. But you have to put effort in. Like, you have to find the way that other people aren't doing. You've got to find like your own niche. Do you know what I mean? I need to go now, this is getting ridiculous. I just talk to the camera like this. But yeah, it's possible.